What is going on? It Sunday. Just I put those on yesterday. I just got done finished wiring them up. Put those on yesterday because I needed to have a bit to drill that hole right there out. Now some folks might not like them, but I do, because I can easily take those off, because I'm going to end up moving that fifth wheel that's got a bunch of walnut debris on it back to here. So that whole section's going to come all the way back to that, just like this one is. That one's actually back farther, and those were welded on there, but where that thing hits ain't gonna happen. But I mean, that thing will slide all the way back to there. So that's what I want it to do. I want it to go all the way back here. That way that fifth wheel's all the way back. Well, I mean, honestly, I only need it right here. I need about right here, but then I would need to see how this is shorter in the room right there. I think there's a little bit more right there. So I'll probably have to cut some of that off and shove all that shit forward, which, yeah, I don't necessarily want to do that. But usually, I mean, if that fifth wheel's back right there, it'll be completely fine. Probably wouldn't have it any farther back than that axle. I usually have plenty of room when that fifth wheel slid all the way back, and to be able to do whatever I need to do when I'm doing it. So just kicked on all the lights. They work, except I don't have the tail lights, stop turn tail lights hooked up, because they're going to be just like that, because I'm waiting on some new ones of these, because these are ucky, and I want to change those out. So yeah, did a little touch up on the frame there too, primered and painted it. The whole thing will get redone one of these days, especially once that gets moved back. It'll get done, but I need to I'll have to drill some holes in there for that, which is going to be so much fun. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen these up right here. Oops, I'm losing washers. I'm gonna loosen those up, and I'm gonna put the grill back on, or the surround, if you will.
On the show, on the Chad King and YouTube's channel.
About painting that surround. These are all just bolts that are in there. We'll get that shit covered up. I thought about painting this stuff because of how this is and whatnot, but then at the same time I kind of like the rust. I kind of like the rust in there. I mean, I could clean that thing up. I don't know how clean it would be, because it's just what it is, but then at the same time I don't mind the rust. And I took some pictures yesterday after I had got the lights put on, the chicken lights, and I sent to James Pretty, and I was like, dude, I really don't mind this gray. I know some people were telling me I need to buy new ones or paint that blah blah blah, and I thought about doing that, but at the same time, when I stand back, I like the way it blends down. I like the way that blends down. Yes, they're kind of rough up close, and I can touch that stuff up. What I plan on doing is probably, what I'll do is I'll probably paint that gray again and sex it up, and or take the old pinstripe and do a number on this guy right here. Now, it probably won't be perfect because that thing is all whacked out from it being jacked up. I might be able to fix that side, but you know what I mean, how this side looks a little bit better, more crisp. Yeah, I could take a pinstripe and just and then sex that stuff up, because I do like the way that it just kind of blends. It just blends in there. It doesn't stick out like that at all. It just blends. So yeah, whatever. But I mean, the thing is getting getting more put back together, which is nice. Got it on the charger. I do plan on starting it sometime and moving it around. Since I've had the squirrel problem and stuff, I've never seen anybody go up in here, but I probably will pull that air filter out and check and make sure nothing's gotten up in there, since you know, I've had it open like that and exposed, and then go from there with some things. Need to still call the people about the glass. Other than that, after I get the glass done, I'll start looking for some stacks. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to take these off and use these and put those on, because I'm really tired of these getting beat up, and I want some lower stacks on this. I've talked about this I don't know how many times, but the issue with these is they have these right here, and these would be at different spots. Now that's one stack from here to all the way up there, so I may be able to use those, take those brackets off and stuff, and use them on that. But if you notice, those aren't as tall, so this one won't be here at the bottom. It would probably be like up in here because of the way those go, so that'd be up there. Then that would all be exposed. That elbow right there, I'm almost positive that whole section's rusted in, so I don't think that would be a problem. But yeah, I forgot, because I always had that elbow would drop out on me because I don't have anything right here that can hold that. So I basically need one of those where it's the whole thing and it's got the elbow that kicks out like right here. So I might be able to go with a shorter stack, because I was looking for 96 inch for those, because I wanted to get the 96 inch flat top to where it'd be above the air breather, and then I could put some rain caps on that. I thought that'd be sick. So, and then this situation right here, I've got elbows right there that, yeah, I put clamps on and hope that they hold it, because 90% of the time the elbow goes up in the stack just like that over there. So that's where I always had problems with this. But then this guy got stuck. He's over here hanging out. I won't put him back on, because unless I found another one, but then that's a skinny stack. They don't necessarily want that skinny of a stack on there. That's 5 inch. This elbow would always come loose, but then it kind of got rust and crusted on there after a while. So that's what that is right there. But that's that. I mean, I could use that again if I wanted to, and you can see right here is where it would that was the side that was up against the truck, and that was one of the spots that held it, and that was the other spot that held it. So that was all exposed, and then so was this, and that's why I had the issue with that. And I'd put a clamp on there, but sometimes this would blow out. Now if I could get where this was induced and this went over that, I'd be fine. That's probably what I'll have to do when I start looking for stuff to put something together for this. But that'll be probably the last thing I do to this truck. Besides, I still need to do other things, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about like major purchases for it. I need to get the windshields taken care of first before I do that shit. But yeah, this thing's looking not bad. It's all done up and ready to go. Fix the old leak I had the other day on the inside, because when you put those seals together, they're kind of a pain in the butt, and sometimes they don't always go together, so you got to goop them up. And when I gooped them up, that shit just doesn't last sometimes for too long. You gotta redo them. So I need to fix that tube to where it comes on the other side, just like that one does. But yeah, I'm gonna take this off real quick. Once I get this thing popped out, we'll bring you back and talk about some stuff probably. Well, the grill surround is on, and the only thing that I see issue with is that my lines are a little bit crooked for around the surround. Like this side's okay, it doesn't get covered up at all, maybe a little bit down there, but this side comes in more and it does get covered up. So what I'll probably end up doing is taping off this shit, because I just went through with a steel wool and some acetone or that lacquer thinner, and I cleaned all of this stuff off because I had black paint on it from before, and cleaned up the back side of it where the rust was at. Left all this stuff because That's what I was talking about painting, but then I would basically paint the whole thing, and I may just get this re-chromed someday, I don't know. But I mean, you can obviously tell here to over here, so I'll have to take care of that, address that someday. Today, no, I got grandson's baby third birthday party this afternoon, so Pawpaw's got to shut it down and go to that. But yeah, man, it's pretty much come together here. Besides that piece right there, I do have clips. They go in here, but they're a little bit bigger than what I want, so I'd have to drill these out, and I don't necessarily want to drill in these if I don't have to. So probably maybe wait on this, and some different size clips, that way I can throw them in there, that way I don't have to drill that out. Something like that. I don't want to be drilling into fiberglass if I don't have to, but I mean, I can. It's not a big deal. They're just those clips that go back here, and some of them I had to get super long ones to fit down in the corner. And the reason why I didn't get the right size, but then I also thought to myself, I've got those things that I use on the floor that you stick right in there and you screw in there in the rubber and it pulls it in, and since that's rubber and that's where they go, I may be able to use some of those. So it might be one of those situations where I take all those clips back, or I just keep them, don't really matter. But yeah, at least that's on. It's come together. Yeah, cut my hand up on this shit. Always tear my shit up when I'm on this, doing this stuff. I wonder if this thing is, it can't be backwards. That's how it goes, I think. Maybe it is backwards. I don't know. I thought the lip went down. There's no way that lip goes up. Yeah, that thing just slides over. That's why. I wonder if there's a screw in there or something that holds that. I can't remember. I can't remember what holds this thing on there. I guess I could have looked when I was had this thing off, but it was shoved all the way back up against that air whatever, I can't remember what it's called, when I was doing it. So, and I mean, this thing probably could slide over that way a little bit, but I think I've got it centered up pretty well, besides that bar, to where I want it to be. And you know, pushing that thing up and holding it up and screwing it in. I put all new bolts on it, these ones at least, and then anything on the back got new hardware except for these, because I do believe those are chrome. So that's what it is. Maybe later tonight I will come back and fire it up. I'll have to take off that air sucker, or at least take a flashlight and stick up and see what I can see, if anything's in there. Hello. I don't think anything's been in there. So I would have noticed tracks going in, because I can always see the little feet prints and shit all over the place. Yes, I do need to get those bolts off, get this thing aired up and stuff like that. There's actually air in there from when I filled it up so I could blow the horn. You know, hey man, it's getting there. New glass, throw the wipers on, put my blades on. I got my old blades over there still. Probably order some new blades too. Got the wiper arms in there, that box, and then bling blah boom. I have to take inside the dash apart to be able to get this thing out, because I looked when I had this jacked up a little bit. It's just right there. It's right up on the cusp. So right here on the dash, all that shit would need to come out for me to be able to get to that, which I might just throw that other one in there and say, piss on it, I'll figure something out. Don't really care. It's a grab handle. Garrett said Don doesn't have his on at all on his purple truck, so maybe I just won't put them back on, but I do like them for when I climb up there and put the Rain X on. So I'll probably at least put the one back on, and then figure out what to do when I climb up there to do that one. If not, it ain't no big deal to me. It's what it is. So I mean, I'll have the wiper arm on there. I could always grab if I wanted to, but it's probably not always the smartest idea. And I'll start cleaning up the rest of the truck, frame and shit like that. I've got some flap hangers I'm gonna throw on those that say Kenworth on them, or K-Whopper like that. And those are shorter from those other ones. I'd cut them down. That's why they're so short, but that's fine. At least they're on there. I mean, honestly, I won't change them up with that one. What I'll do is I'll get some new shit. Get some new shit, match the stuff. Those ones, they didn't seem to last very long. I've got the quarter fenders in there hanging, or the little, actually I do got those, I do got the ones that are small ones too, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna do the front nut flaps. But I just never put front mud flaps on this truck. I was gonna do that with those, and then I got those for the quarter fenders I never put in because the way that black was, I just never messed with it because the way those containers used to tear that shit up, and I got those for the blue truck. So that's what's up, man. That's what's going on today. I'll come back the next time I do something, which will probably be tomorrow if I shoot any footage while I'm trucking, because I gotta go trucking. I gotta move those yellow trailers for this week. I've got 6 to do in 5 days, so I gotta figure that out. Or I can bring one home with me Friday night and have one home here over the weekend, then just run it down Monday morning and go from there. So we'll see what happens, man. I was talking about the chicken lights, the yellow ones. But if you look, they're under the...
Oh, yep, they're back there. Damn, when they get so fucking cold.
Woo, look at that.
Oh, yeah, those look good. Oh, man, that is good. If you ever need to get down there, you can see.
That's right. At night. You can see that shit at night. Well, just standing on Frank's tire right here. All that crap. I just pulled out the air filter. Everything was fine. Nothing was up in there but some leaves and old feathers from a dead bird a while ago. Just getting ready to fire this thing up here in a minute. The old battery tender, I unplugged it, so it's... But I'm putting some air in a compressor because I've got a tire back here that always would go low on me, and I wasn't sure what was going on. Well, that since it's sitting right here, I realized what was going on, so I'll need to pull that. And to be honest with you, I've got another one of these that was pulled off and replaced by that one that's got a shitload of tread on it, so if I need to, I can put that one back on there. I could just plug that. I'm not sure. Actually, may pull that thing out and see if I can't plug it right now, just for shits and giggles. If not, I'll probably get it swapped out, because that's what needs to be done. Or I'll throw some slime in there and see if that'll stop it. Who knows? The shop, they'd be like, yo, we can't do that because of where it's at, but it's what it is. So the compressor's off. So I'll be back. We're gonna fire this thing up here. Well, just filled up that tire, plugged it actually, threw a plug in there, and then wired up the brake lights because I figured I might as well, let me see if we got flashers here. See if we got any action back here. And even put some rivets in this sumbitch. I only got one. Damn it. What is going on here? Well, I wired this up because this guy was roached out here, and then it was roached out here, which connected to there. And still ain't working for some reason. Yeah, that side's working, but this side ain't. What is going on? I wonder. Must be up farther. Oh, maybe it's the ground. If the ground is jacked up or something, I don't know. But I at least got one. The turn signal is the only thing that don't work. I don't think I can hit the brakes. I'm gonna fire the truck up though real quick. Let me see if I can get the old air nozzle out and blow that shit out. Mud flaps in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, it's right here. It's getting all wet and nasty. So hold it out. You know what I mean? Nope. Let's get up in here and fire it up though. See if this thing will crank over. See if she's got enough juice, man. See if this old thing got enough juice. You know, I guess I should have checked all that crap out before I you know, looks like it might Oof. Yeah. Oh. There goes that bell. There goes that squawking bell, man. Oil pressure's up. This thing built some air here. Woo! Smoking. Smoking in the boys' room. Don't sound bad though. I'd like to. I wish I had an elbow or something to kick that out. But if those work when I hit the brakes, then I'll take it down the road. At least one will work. So we'll see. I'll let this thing air up here real quick and see what's good. That old Caterpillar. Yeah, sucking it air. Not bad. Don't sound bad. Purrs like a kitten. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So I had it hooked up to the wrong one. That's the trolley holding it down right there. So we got them. We got bags. Our bags are filling up here. Let's get these out of here. We can. Good God. Oh, it took some paint off. These blocks out of here. That's all good up there. Woo! Smoking in the boys' room. Yeah. I might need some air in this tire. Yeah, it feels like it. Damn it, I just unhooked that stuff and everything. I didn't realize that one was low too. But I did put a plug in here, so it's all good. Pulled that nail out, plug that real quick. Let's get this thing to move around. That should be kicking off anytime. Those are good. All the bags are good. Can't wait until that thing stacks out. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get this thing to move. I like it better when it's poking out in the air, smoking, if you know what I mean. The wife should be rolling in any minute now. It has been quite some time since I moved this thing, so bear with me. It's been a while since I drove old Frank. All the air is good. Pressures are good. Up here is. I knew that brake was going to be locked. Oh, both rear. Looks like both rear. Nope. On now. Yeah, still locked up. Not to get out and beat them, folks. Get out and beat them. Ain't going nowhere. I'll be back. Beat the brakes. Alright, well, I got it. Beat the left side here and it broke free finally. I don't know why my subwoofer ain't working. It's kind of pissing me off, but all the lights work. I did check the I need to fix that mirror. Can't see shit. I mean, that one's okay, but yeah. So not where I'd like it, so hold on a second. Let's see if I can just shove it over hopefully. Oh yep, not even tight. Not even tight. It's needs to be tightened up. I can tell you that much right now. That's better though. Baby just pulled in. She says, "Where are you going?" I said, "Want to go for a ride or you need a shower?" She said she needs to shower. I said, "Okay, I'm going to take you down the road." We'll need to put some coolant in this thing. I need to fix my up. I'll tell you that much right now. Can't see a fucking thing out of that one. Everything's dirty. I may need to do that real quick, folks, before I run her down the road. So once again, I'll be back. But I'll tell you what, I did talk to the glass people today. They said they'd send somebody out to measure them up, and they'd take them home and they'd give me a quote. So I got to take the glass out though myself, and so they can measure the shit, which is no big deal. But I mean, that's what it is. I'm gonna clean these windows up and stuff. This is horrible. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Coming on YouTube, having junky, crappy, dirty windows and stuff. It's just pathetic. Let's do this. I cleaned the mirrors. I tried to tighten that one because it was loose and wobbly and whatnot. And I'll obviously need to adjust everything because my shit over there, I do not like that. This thing does not. I don't know why this thing. Okay, there we go. Now it's cleaning on. We got mine. Can't figure out what's going on with that sub. Check the fuses. Check the fuses. They are off. Yeah, I can't see that truck in that mirror at all. It's a good thing I got that spot mirror. I mean, I can see it in the bubble mirror a little bit, but water temperature's up about 150. Oh. You can start off in 6th gear if you wanted to. Definitely don't need to start in first like I do in the blue truck. Usually start in can't see nothing around that tree, man. Usually start off in 3rd anyways, but figured I'd run them through the gears. It's loud without the muffler. undo the screws and be able to turn it. That's what I need to do. I gotta pull that one over. Drive me nuts. Also. Nope. Lost a screw from somewhere. Probably somewhere up in here. Don't know. Because I don't have my things on. If you know what I mean. And you probably just got a full-on crotch shot. We'll have to cut that out. So I lost the screw from up there, popped out on me. Because I don't have my shit on there. So I'll have to check that out and see what's going on with that. But, okay, that mirror's a little bit better. Now I don't have to back so much. Now, if there's a trailer back here, I'd be better. That's how I usually like to adjust them when there's a trailer, but obviously I don't have a trailer, so can't do that. Here we go. Go back some more. This thing's comfortable, but you're sitting straight up the whole time. There's no laying back or nothing. The old voltage on the is 14, so that's nice. Really don't need those gears unless you're moving a trailer. Be a monkey's uncle. Well, it says off. It's on. Well, it's pushing out warm air. Like it's blowing. Oh, it's because I don't have that vent cover on. That's why it's blowing fresh air in. Oh, look at that. Man, it's nice and warm though. Some heat, baby. Wow. What is up? Fresh air, circulate. Okay, now I turn that button off, and I bet it won't let it in now because that probably closed it off or something. I don't know. I just hit the ditch real quick because it still feels like it's pushing. I don't know. I don't know. Off. Interesting. Probably because that thing's open. I don't know. I would think. Yeah. Going off-roading for a little bit there. Oh, I was thinking I probably could use those if I wanted to, because I bet, I'm almost certain, like positively, absolutely positively certain those elbows wouldn't come off there if I moved those things up, but might have some yucky spots on there, I think. And I just don't know. I really like to use those ones, but I don't think those elbows would come out, to be honest with you. Yeah, it did good. Just runs fine, man. This thing just runs fine. I'd be like, get that thing done. That's what she's gonna say. That is exactly what she's gonna say. Alright, subwoofer, have to get out the old light and see what's going on there. See if I'm losing voltage somewhere. Maybe something might have got up in here and undone it from the speaker, because it is plugged into the speaker. So that could be a problem. But I don't know. I don't know, but it fires up, runs good. No complaints with this thing here. I gotta figure out why that warm air is blowing in, but other than that, I think it's probably because I don't have that thing on that cover, which I need to paint that stuff. So who knows what you'll see here, what y'all get on this one. Might not get it all, because it's where you're at, the angle and shit. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, it's Frank, man. There you go. What's up? Forgot to check something. I was make sure that motherfucker works. Yeah.